Hello, I'm Eric Green. Thank you for your interest in the Virginia Emergency Standard Forms Generator. What, why, and how? What? The Virginia Emergency Temporary Standard requires almost all of Virginia employers to implement policies, procedures, and training. Why? As outlined by Governor Northam, keeping Virginia safe at work is not only a critical part of stopping the spread of this virus, it's key to our economic recovery and it's the right thing to do. How? The VES Forms Generator provides Virginia employers the tools, the policies, procedures, and training to comply with the Emergency Temporary Standard. The Emergency Temporary Standard designates employee responsibilities by their risk categories. You can be very high, medium, or lower. Based on your category, you have to determine what obligations you have under the Emergency Temporary Standard. The VES Forms Generator helps employers determine its risk profile. For lower risk employers and medium employers with less than 10 employees, using the VES Forms Generator, for only $250, you'll receive an employer checklist that provides you a roadmap to compliance, an employee checklist, a return to work plan, COVID-19 training PowerPoint materials, and an employee acknowledgement form. These provide you the documents and the roadmap for you to comply with the Emergency Temporary Standard. For medium risk employers with 11 or more employees and high risk employers, you receive all the same documents plus an infectious disease preparedness and response plan. The reviews that we've gotten from employers that have used the VES Forms Generator have been great. One employer wrote, "I want to thank you for making us aware of the Virginia COVID-19 document requirements and also giving us an easy way to comply. It took less than 15 minutes to submit the necessary information, make payment, and receive the necessary documents." Another employer wrote, "Thanks, these forms are great. They're awesome. Short and sweet." Another employer wrote, "A friend, LB, shared your VES Forms Generator with me, and I wanted to say thank you so much for creating this. Last weekend, I spent 4 hours reading the 35-page outline, was going cross-eyed. I was nervous about having to put together a whole plan and training course when I could barely understand what I was reading. First off, the questionnaire was short, easy to understand, and easy to use. After seeing the checklist in your packet, I was happy to see the notes I took resembled what you laid out as an experienced employment lawyer. When I kept scrolling and saw the infectious disease preparedness response plan and return to work plan, I was excited that I would not have to write those out from scratch. And when I saw the training, I was even more ecstatic. I would absolutely recommend this to others with the $250 to $300 price tag. The value far surpasses that. The amount of time this saved me is intangible. Awesome product. 10 out of 10. Thank you for your great review. Glad it was helpful to you." As we've said, all Virginia employers must comply with the Emergency Temporary Standard. So the question is, if your business does not use the VES Forms Generator, how will it comply? If you don't comply, you could face fines or penalties. With just a few simple questions, the VES Forms Generator easily and inexpensively provides tools to employers to comply with the Emergency Temporary Standard. Numerous Virginia employers have used the VES Forms Generator to help comply with the Emergency Temporary Standard. We hope you find it as easy and practical as they have also. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can email us at VESForms, that's VESForms, @gcpc.com. Thank you. Goodbye.